Lyn is here. Lyn, you want to just give a testimonial of like in the past 8 weeks, how your life has changed just by listening to that one darn thing. Like, I just am so excited. I don't know if you can hear me, but Lyn, if you'll go ahead and just say like what, I mean, obviously I didn't make any money off of you doing anything about an acquisition, and it's just us giving value. So will you just go ahead and talk a little bit about what you're doing?
Yeah, so the acquisition bonus that you had, acquisitionpreneur that Kyle Mallion did the presentation on. When I watched that, it struck me and hit me right there and said, "Hey, this is the way. This is what you need to be doing." I immediately got started looking at businesses. I started diving in. I probably watched Kyle's video 5 or 6 times all the way through, and then other parts multiple times. But long story short, I dove straight in, started looking for businesses, actually found one that's a few hours away from my home. Talked to the broker, talked to the owner, did a site visit. Long story short, we just completed an LOI on that. The owner has accepted our offer, and we're in the process of doing due diligence and acquiring financing to complete the deal, with the goal that we're going to be done by December 1st. Ultimately, if everything works out the way that we believe it's going to work out, it's going to be about a $300,000 to $400,000 cash flow for us and our family going forward, with tons and tons of opportunity for growth in the years to come. So it's going to be life-changing for us and for our family's future if everything works out. So
How much is that deal? What's the total price?
the agreed upon price was 3.3 million.
So you're putting in 300,000 in down payment. You're putting
Well,
a $300,000 down payment down.
the owner's actually carrying a 30% seller financing loan.
Okay.
So I believe it's going to be more in the neighborhood of 225, 250, something like that.
Okay. So you're putting down 225, you're getting 300 to 400,000. You just bought the cash flow. You're getting 300, 400,000 in cash flow, meaning net income after expenses for 225,000. And then how much is the equipment that you're getting?
Yeah. So, and just to be clear, that was, 300 to 400,000 after servicing the debt.
Wow.
So that was what we would clear or have as discretionary earnings to reinvest back in the business. It actually comes with 10 acres of property that the building sits on. So plenty of room for expansion. The value is estimated at 850,000. And then a little over $1 million worth of equipment.
Hold on. $1 million in equipment, guys. Do y'all know what that means as far as tax deductions? That's $1 million in first year tax deductions. That's not including the real estate. That's not including anything else. $1 million. Now, Lyn came to us to help with tax strategy on a company that he already had, where he was making, a little less than what he's going to be making in this company. And he is buying for $250,000 down, 300,000 to 400,000 net after expenses and debt. Plus he's getting $1 million he's buying $1 million in assets in this, which is a first year deduction. Okay. So I didn't want you to skip over that, because that's huge. Right. You're going to get $1 million in deductions and you got 250,000 out of pocket.
Right.
Okay, go ahead. Go for it.
I guess the last little bit that we haven't talked about, there's another 200 to 250,000 in inventory that comes along with it as well.
Yes.
So,
man, I mean, I want the deal.
Yeah.